You know, I had this moment the other day. I was watching a guy try to impress a woman. He was doing everything he thought was right. He was overly polite, asking her opinion on every little thing, almost afraid to step on any toes. And you know what happened? She looked bored. It hit me like a ton of bricks. There's this massive gap between what men think women want and what they actually crave. It's not just about being nice. It's about understanding something deeper, something primal. And trust me, this isn't about playing games or manipulation. It's about stepping into a role that women naturally respond to. It's about understanding what makes them feel alive. So let's break this down together. If you've ever wondered what really makes a woman feel connected, we're going to dig into it today. Stick with me, because each point builds on the last. This will change how you think about relationships forever. Point 1. Politeness isn't enough. Confidence and direction are key. Let's start with the basics. Being polite isn't bad, but it's not enough. Imagine you're out on a date and everything feels flat. You're opening doors, pulling out chairs, but it's like there's no spark. Why? Here's the thing. Women respect kindness, but they're drawn to confidence. And confidence isn't about being loud or flashy. It's about being decisive and sure of yourself. Think of the story of Ernest Hemingway. He was polite, yes, but his life was marked by bold decisions, from his adventures as a journalist to his fearless approach to relationships. Women were captivated by him not because he was reckless, but because he knew who he was and wasn't afraid to lead. So the next time you're with someone, try this. Instead of asking, "Where do you want to eat?" say, "I know this great place you'll love." That small shift shows you're not just polite, you've got direction. And let's be real, what's more attractive than someone who knows where they're going? But here's the catch. Confidence alone isn't the whole story. Have you ever wondered why some confident men still struggle to connect deeply with women? Let's dig into that. Point 2. The importance of helping her relax. The key to connection. Let me ask you this. Have you ever seen someone so stressed out they can't think straight? That's a lot of women today. Between work, responsibilities, and expectations, they're carrying a mental load that's exhausting. Here's where men often miss the mark. Women need to relax to feel connected. The best way to help her relax: take the pressure of decision-making off her shoulders. Think of the book, Men Are From Mars, Women Are From Venus, by John Gray. It talks about how men and women deal with stress differently. Men tend to compartmentalize, fix the problem, move on. But women often need to feel secure and understood before they can let go of stress. So, instead of asking, "What do you want to do?" try saying, "I've planned something special. Trust me, you'll love it." That simple act of leadership allows her to exhale and focus on enjoying the moment. But here's a twist. It's not just about helping her relax. Have you ever noticed how women interact with social media? Let's talk about why that matters. Point 3. Why women crave a chance to switch off. Here's a question for you. Why do you think women spend hours scrolling through TikTok or Instagram? It's not just entertainment, it's an escape. These platforms offer them something profound, a moment where they don't have to make decisions. No planning, no problem solving, just a chance to be. Now, think about this in a relationship. Women crave those same moments of freedom. When you take charge, whether it's planning a date, choosing a restaurant, or even taking control in the bedroom, you're giving her the gift of switching off. Imagine this. You're in bed together. She's had a long day. You whisper, "Don't worry about a thing tonight. Let me take care of you." In that moment, you've done more than set the mood. You've created a space where she feels safe enough to surrender, where she doesn't have to think about what comes next. This brings to mind Tony Robbins's words. Masculinity thrives on certainty. while femininity thrives on trust. When she trusts you to lead, it's like a weight is lifted off her shoulders. That's why women gravitate toward men who exude calm, capable energy. They're not just looking for strength, they're looking for balance. Point 4. Why over-communicating kills the mood. Let's talk about something every guy overthinks: intimacy. A lot of men believe they need to constantly ask, "Do you like this? Should I keep going? Want me to try something else?" Here's the hard truth. Over-communicating in the moment kills the mood. Picture this. You're on a roller coaster, but before every twist and turn, the operator stops the ride to ask, "Is this okay? Do you want to keep going?" The thrill would vanish, right? It's the same in the bedroom. When you're constantly second-guessing yourself, you pull her out of the moment. She starts thinking instead of feeling. And intimacy is all about feeling. Now imagine this instead. You're with her, reading her body language and cues. You sense her rhythm and let your confidence lead the way. In that space, she doesn't have to guide you. She can let go and lose herself in the moment. This isn't about ignoring communication entirely. It's about trusting your instincts and being present enough to truly feel her response. Point 5. Everyday trust and the feminine energy. Here's a story for you. A woman almost gets hit by a truck while crossing the street. Her only reaction: "That's why you're here." Think about that for a second. This isn't laziness, it's trust. She knows you've got her back. When a woman feels safe with you, her feminine energy can shine. She can relax into who she is because she trusts you to handle the chaos. Picture this. You're at home after a long day and the faucet starts leaking. She glances at it, but instead of stressing, she just says, "You've got this, right?" It's not because she can't handle it herself. It's because she feels secure knowing you will. Or imagine you're driving together and she's dozing off in the passenger seat. She doesn't need to stay awake to navigate or worry about the road because she trusts you'll get her there safely. It's the same with the little things, noticing when she's shivering and wrapping her in a blanket, making sure her favorite snacks are stocked, or planning a surprise date to a place she's been wanting to visit. These aren't grand gestures. They're small, everyday actions that reinforce her trust in you. When she knows she can count on you, she can let her guard down and fully embrace her feminine side. She's not just surviving, she's thriving, knowing she has a partner who sees her needs and meets them without her asking. Lastly, being the man she trusts, the man she desires, isn't about playing games or putting on a front. It's about showing up every single day with strength, confidence, and purpose. When you take the lead, whether it's in the bedroom, at the dinner table, or during life's toughest moments, you're not just earning her respect, you're unlocking the part of her that craves to feel safe, seen, and supported. This isn't about being a nice guy or a pushover, and it's not about being a tyrant either. It's about stepping into your role as the steady force in her life, the man who makes her feel free simply because you've got it handled. So, here's your challenge. Stop overthinking. Stop second-guessing. Start leading. Show her she can rely on you. Be the man who takes control when it matters, the man who creates a space where she can truly be. Because when she trusts you, when she feels safe in your presence, that's when she gives you her best, her passion, her loyalty, and her love. Have you ever asked yourself, what do women really want? It's a question that echoes in conversations, movies, and even our own thoughts. But the answer isn't as mysterious as it might seem. Understanding what women truly want isn't about memorizing pickup lines or following trends. It's about stepping into a space of awareness, about yourself, about her, and about the deeper connection between the two of you. Today we're breaking it all down, not just from the surface, but from the heart, backed by psychology and real-life experiences. Let's dive in. Scene: a cozy cafe setting, people chatting, laughing, and sharing moments. Narration: when it comes to relationships, many men think the key lies in impressing a woman with grand gestures, luxury gifts, or being the loudest person in the room. But here's the truth. Women aren't looking for a performer. They're looking for a partner, someone they can trust, someone who understands them, and most importantly, someone who is real. Authenticity, that's the word. Women want a connection that feels genuine, not forced. They don't need perfection, they need presence. Someone who shows up, listens, and communicates openly without judgment. Think about it. Have you ever had a conversation where someone truly listened to you? Didn't it make you feel seen, understood? That's what women crave too. A relationship isn't about one person being better than the other. It's about meeting each other as equals, with mutual respect and understanding. Scene: a woman walking in a park, smiling at small interactions, a wave, a kind gesture, a moment of laughter. Narration: so what does this look like in practice? It starts with emotional intelligence. Women want to feel safe, emotionally and mentally. And no, this doesn't mean you have to fix all their problems or have all the answers. It means being there. It means listening without interrupting. It's as simple as asking, "How was your day?" and really meaning it. It's about noticing the small things, like when she's quieter than usual, or when she lights up talking about something she's passionate about. When you show her that you care about her world, not just her presence in yours, you create a bond that goes deeper than words. Scene: a man standing in front of a mirror, adjusting his tie, smiling with self-assurance. Narration: but here's the other side of it. Women also want a man who is confident in himself. Confidence isn't about being the loudest or the most dominant person in the room. It's about self-awareness. It's about knowing your worth and walking through life with a sense of purpose. When you're confident, you don't need to chase or prove yourself. Instead, you naturally attract the kind of person who values you for who you are. Confidence comes from within, from embracing your flaws, pursuing your passions, and living a life that inspires you. Remember, confidence isn't about perfection, it's about progression. Women notice a man who is growing, learning, and striving to be better, not for anyone else, but for himself. Scene: a couple sharing a quiet moment together, watching a sunset, holding hands. Narration: connection is about more than just words. It's about actions. Women want consistency. They want to know that your words match your behavior. If you say you're going to call, call. If you make a promise, keep it. It's not the big romantic gestures that matter the most. It's the small, everyday moments, the good morning texts, the way you check in to see if she's doing okay, the way you show up, even when it's inconvenient. Consistency builds trust, and trust is the foundation of every strong relationship. Without it, no amount of charm or attraction will last. Scene: a quiet room, the camera focuses on a book titled Human Connection and Psychology. The narrator's tone becomes reflective. Narration: so why do these things matter so much? Psychology gives us the answer. Human beings are wired for connection. Women are no different. They want to feel seen, valued, and respected. They're not looking for someone who has all the answers. They're looking for someone willing to grow with them. Attraction might start with physical appearance, but it's emotional and mental compatibility that keep the spark alive. When you can be vulnerable, when you can have meaningful conversations, and when you show up as your authentic self, you create a connection that stands the test of time. Scene: a man and woman laughing together in a natural, relaxed setting. Narration: at the end of the day, what women want is surprisingly simple. They want authenticity. They want effort. They want someone who sees them not just for who they are today, but for who they're becoming. It's not about playing games or trying to be someone you're not. It's about showing up consistently as the best version of yourself. When you focus on being honest, kind, and present, you'll naturally attract the kind of connection you're looking for. Scene. The narrator addresses the audience directly. The tone shifts to motivational and uplifting. Narration. So stop overthinking. Stop worrying about whether you're doing enough, saying enough, or being enough. Just focus on showing up. Focus on being real. Because the truth is, the right person will see your effort, your heart, and your intentions. And remember this, a great relationship isn't about finding the perfect partner. It's about becoming the kind of person who inspires love, trust, and respect. You've got everything you need within you, so step up, be confident, and let your actions speak louder than words. Ending scene. A beautiful sunset with text overlay. Psychology Decode, where minds and hearts connect. Narration. If this video resonated with you, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Let's keep decoding the mysteries of the human mind together. Until next time, take care and stay confident.